going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I have another video in the Buff Bogey series for you guys today. For this video, we are down to the number 8 hardest course or toughest course in the world according to the list that I found out of the top 12 hardest courses. Today's video is Hirono Golf Club in Hirono, Miki, Hyogo, Japan. I probably butchered not only the name of the course but also the location, but Hirono Golf Club in Japan. This is often regarded as Japan's toughest course, so should be interesting. Playing again from the furthest back tees, there was two blue tee box options. I picked the one with the higher slope and the higher rating. So if you guys haven't caught any of the other Buff Bogey videos, go give those a look and a check out. There were some pretty interesting ones. Basically the way this goes is for every stroke over par, that as soon as I finish the hole, I do 10 push-ups. So bogey is 10, triple bogey is 30, quad is 40, you get the idea. Second video of today, Bliss played a subscriber requested course that, I'm not going to spoil it, but played pretty well, and I would have done, if that was this round, done very few push-ups. I'll say that. So hopefully it carries over. The other day when I came out here a few days ago, I tweaked my chest the last time I did this, and then I re-aggravated again. So I only did 2 subscriber requested courses, and I didn't play great. So I kind of was out here for a little more revenge and see if I could right the ship a little bit and play some better golf with some better swings. And not 100% there where I want to be of how I was hitting it the other day when I came out and was striping the ball for about 45 minutes just practicing. But we took a step in the right direction with the last round, so we're going to see if we can, again, build on that and keep it going a bit and try to, the best we can, minimize the push-ups that we have to do here. So, like always, Garmin Approach R10 behind me on a DIY level stand, Country Club Elite mat, DIY stance mat here, Callaway Superfast balls, 10x7 nets. What is there, like 4 or 5 up there? Actually been working out pretty well. There was a couple that I bought. I ended up getting my money back for one of them. This super cheap yellow one was from Walmart. That was like the base net. This netting on here was pretty crappy, which is why obviously I had to overlap them. But I got one cheaper one. This is almost like plasticky. I put holes through it really quick, ended up getting my money back. And then I found some different nets on Amazon that I have. This one here, and there's another one of it on top. And I actually have a brand new one that's still in the bag that I can use. But this thing has been holding up great. The amount of balls I've hit into this at some relatively high speeds too. No tears, no rips. I mean, it's getting a little bit frayed up in here, but I mean, this thing, no complaints out of me for the price I paid for it. So hopefully we don't rocket any balls through there. That was the first time I kind of thought about that, but that's been holding up really well. Obviously the Country Club Elite mat is one of the higher end mats. That's still working well considering I bring it inside every time to keep it out of the weather. And this mat, I think these tiles were only like 20 bucks from Amazon. These have been out here almost a year now, and these have been holding up really, really well. Unfortunately, this is my only set of these. I should have bought 2 of them, but I mean, so far so good for having these out here all year round. I don't bring this in. It just kind of stays put, but I would have thought that this fake grass would have been torn up already, considering I wear spikes out here, but it is what it is. So, without further ado, let the punishment and the push-ups and the Buff Bogey commence. First hole, par 5, 503, 263 right there. Pretty narrow fairway. Obviously, if this is regarded, it's the 8th hardest course on this list, and it's regarded as Japan's toughest course, so we're in for a good one here. If you guys like seeing me snowball and fall apart, we'll see. You could be in for a treat. But let's see if we can get off to a good start. Try to minimize the push-ups, at least on the front 9, the best we can, and then we'll see once we get more fatigued. Not too bad. Pretty close to the center, a little bit low in the face, gonna overcook left, but should either be left side of the fairway or just into the rough. Yeah, just into the rough. We are off. So obviously the whole point of this is to kind of get my workout in for the day, or at least somewhat, in addition to the golf, kind of combine the best of both worlds, and also kind of force me to really focus on what I'm doing, make some better on-course, basically course management decisions, and try the best that I can to minimize the really, really bad holes and try to be par or better, or at the worst bogey for only 10 push-ups. But 250 into this green. We're gonna aim right about there. So 219 there. We got 250 plus we're in the rough, so another 25. So we need 275. I'm gonna go. This is where I would usually just rip the 3 hybrid at it, but considering I make better contact and usually hit the 4 a little bit better in a sacrifice of only about 10 yards or so, I'm going 4 hybrid. We're not going to get it there, but hopefully make a good smooth swing, put it up there, and have a short little wedge into this green. A little bit heavy, a little toey, going to be up the right side. I'm not going to get my regular 240 out of it, but so that was 193 plus the 25. Not great. It was only about, what, 215? Give ourselves a look, though. 60 yards left, up 2, and we're in the rough. So 62 plus 6. We need 68. We're going to go 52. If we make it on the green, we got a par. So gonna at least just aim for that. Inner circle, we're looking at a bird. Popped it up a little bit. I tried to turn it over, but it may be out to the right. Or not like off the green, right, but right side. Alright, decent distance. I think it was just, looked like it could be +1, but I think it's a +2. Yep, we're right on the edge. So at least we're off with a par. No push-ups just yet. Like I said, I've mentioned it before, I think my tipping point is right around 50 push-ups. So once I do 10, 20, 30, even 40 push-ups, I feel pretty good. You get a little bit of a pump going. You can actually play, in my opinion, as another stupid plane goes over every time when I'm out here. I said it last time, the last 2 videos when I was out here a couple days ago, no matter when I come out, I almost never hear planes. I'm not near an airport, but every single time I come out here, it seems like there's multiple planes going over for some reason. Anyways, it seems like my tipping point's about 50, so once I hit about 50 push-ups, I start making worse swings, and the snowball effect kind of comes into play. But as long as we can get through at least a few holes with not a ton of push-ups. Even through 1, second hole par 4, 4, 5, 6. Started up the right side, hopefully. Kind of like the Goldilocks. Not too high on the face, not too low on the face. Obviously try to hit the center as best you can, but that's been a bit of a struggle as of late. And that was very low on the face. Low on the face up the left. That could be tree trouble. Pretty bad swing. We got some work to do. 134. I don't know if it was that bad, but oh boy. Here we go. That was a little unfortunate, to say the least. So basically, like I did last time, I'm going to take my medicine. I'm going to go 4 hybrid instead of the 3, just because I hit it a little bit better. Not even getting remotely close to anywhere near the green, but looking to just get back in play. And this is a par 4. We got a lot of work to do here. All right, better swing. Out to the right. I didn't release the club enough. It's going to be up the right side, but it's looking like it's coming back a little bit. Better swing there. That should be, yeah, so 220 plus what we have, 30 or more yards because we're in the rough. So that was a good 240, 250. 104 left. So we got to put this, based on that tee shot, we got to put this inside the inner circle to save par. Otherwise, we're looking at push-ups. 104 up 1, so 105. I'm going choke down 48. Just putting my 100-yard swing on it. I mean, on the green, we're looking at 10 push-ups, so we want to at least do that, and if we get lucky inside the inner circle, but thin. towards the left. Get lucky. Nope, not gonna get there. All right, that's gonna be 10 push-ups. Still a manageable miss. I didn't strike it very good, but here we go. I'm gonna try to control these push-ups the best that I can so I don't tweak my right pec again. I'm gonna go slow in these first couple, kind of loosen up just a little bit. And 10. You guys hear my elbow crack on that? All right, 10 push-ups in the book, 1 over, third hole par 4, 4, 5, 4. A little bit of a dogleg left. We got water up there to the right. That won't come into play until the second shot, maybe even third. See if we can put a little bit better swing on the old Stealth 2 here. A little bit better. Still a tad low towards the heel. It's going to be up the right side. We'll see if it stays out there or comes back. It's a little bit closer to kind of the average driver swing that I'm looking for. 274 in the middle. 184 left, down 4. And we do have, so we got water right. I'm going to favor this left side of the green, and we got water a little bit long too, so this is kind of an in-between number. 180, 7 iron is about 190. I played to 8 iron, 170, 175, so I guess I'll go 7. If I hit it good, it's going to be backside of the green, possibly off, but if I don't catch it 100%, I could get this to work out. Struck it pretty good. I pulled it left, but that could be long left. Get down. Get down. Nope. Ooh, is that gonna be a +3 out there? 199. I did pull it, and I did feel like I hit that pretty good. All right. Here we go. The downward spiral has begun. Another 10. I'm gonna go up on my knuckles for these. Switch things up a little bit. All right. Grab some Gatorade. I was thinking too, I was pretty happy how I played the first one, subscriber requested courses. Usually that kind of adds a little bit of pressure, because when you guys request stuff, I want to put up a decent score and play well for a course that you guys requested. So a little bit of pressure the first one. I don't quite have that pressure for this one. Obviously I'm doing this from courses that I picked, but obviously the push-ups are even more pressure, at least equal if not more pressure. But 2 over, 4th hole par 4, 4, 3, 1. We're gonna right the ship a little bit. These courses, they're so long and challenging, especially from these furthest back tees. Birdies are few and far between, but would like to just string together a couple pars. Didn't get all of it, but a little bit better. Should be started up the right and come back. Should be pretty close to the middle of the fairway. I guess depending on the layout, I didn't see the full ball flight, but 282 out of it. Assuming we were hitting down into this a little bit. 150 left, down 2, so 148. Gonna go 9 iron. Don't need to hit it 100%. This is kind of a controlled 9. Still want to get most of it though. Pulled it left. I caught it heavy, so it'll probably cancel it out a little bit, but that may miss the green still to the left. Sit. Wow. Hit it halfway decent, just long left. At least it wasn't an automatic +3 though. We got a chance to put this inside the inner circle and save par. 13 yards, we're in the rough, so 1.3, so we're looking at 14.3 to be exact, basically 15 yards here. A little bit heavy, could work out though. Should be right at it. Wow. Push-ups. All right, 3 over through 4, 5th hole par 3, 160 down 3. So this will be a better, like full 9-iron distance if I don't pull it left. Struck that pretty good. It's not going to come back a whole lot, but maybe just backside to the right. Yep. 164. That's kind of what I've been talking about though. I mean, that's about 5-10 yards further than what I would usually expect out of that. So the distance is creeping up. Speed and distance, or contact, a combination of those. I believe that was a par. I'm going to double check that, but should be. Yeah. All right. A little bit of break of push-ups. 6th hole par 4, 420. Slight dogleg left. Up 4 yards. See if we can get something. 275 out there. Gotta play 271. Shut the club face down too much. That's one of those nosedivey low left. Not going to be very far. Right into the bunker, 165. I mean, for the most part, that's a horrendous swing, but for the most part, I've kind of, at least back here, eliminated the high, spinny, slicey shot, but now I'm battling the nosedive, low duck hook lefts. If I can find a happy medium, we'd be in a decent spot. Now, we're behind the 8 ball again. We got some work to do. So we got 253, and we're in the bunker, so 20%, basically that's 50 yards. So we need over 300 yards to get there. This one, I'm actually going to go 3 hybrid. And we're looking just to get, obviously, out of this, back into play, and then give ourselves a fighting chance with a wedge. Hit that pretty good. It's going to be up the left. Hopefully it doesn't catch those trees. All right. I don't know. It's going to be way short because of that, but 196 in the 50 yards from the bunker. That was probably about a 250 swing right there. Good contact. All right, we got work to do. Inner circle now to save par again. On the green, we're looking at another 10 push-ups. Let's see if we can get the distance right here. 60 yards on the dot, going 52. Another plane. thin left. That's either going to be backside left or possibly off the back. Land soft, stop, 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 and it's off the back. That could be 20 push-ups. I think that's a double. Yikes. All right, 20 push-ups. Not exactly the start we were looking for. These push-ups are adding up quick. Ten. Ah, 20. So 50 push-ups through 6 holes. Off the top of my head, I don't know what the most we've done. I want to say about 130, something like that. We could be on pace for a record amount of push-ups back here. 7th hole, par 3, 201, down 4. We got bunkers long, we got bunkers short, we got bunkers left, and we got bunkers right. So what am I gonna hit? Between a 6 and a 7. 6 is probably too much club, so I just gotta hit the 7 good. Should be. If I get 190 out of it, should still be front side of the green. If I catch it a little bit thin and I pull it again, I think I hit the other one 199. That'll be a better distance, but obviously you don't try to purposely pull it and hit it thin. Heavy in left. That's gonna be short left, probably in that bunker. Sometimes you get lucky. Go. I was gonna say, sometimes you get lucky when you catch a little bit heavy and you pull it. Sometimes the extra distance you get from pulling it left kind of cancels out the distance you lose from catching it heavy. But another bogey, another 10 push-ups. All right, 60 push-ups in. 8th hole, par 4, 355. We got water up there. Should be clear of that off the tee. Realistically, what I need to do is take like a 1 to 2 minute break in between push-ups and swinging, but this would be like a 2-hour long video if I did that, and kind of minimize the effects of what I'm trying to do here. Pulled it left. That's like 40 yards left or more. It's a bad swing. Bad swing on top of bad swing. Not doing ourselves any favors off the tee here. I don't even want to look how far that was. That could have been under 200 again. 119 left, up 2, and we're in the rough. So 121 plus another 12 puts us at 131, 133. Going pitch and wedge. At least we have a chance here. We stick the green, we go to par. Heavy, and I pulled it left. Hopefully it catches the green. Sit. All right. Just barely by the hair on my chinny chin chin, we got it. Front left side. No push-ups. That's the first time in what, 4 or 5 holes we haven't had to do push-ups? Alright, I know a couple of you have mentioned kind of like if I get a birdie, have like 10 push-ups in the bank to where I don't have to do them. I wish I could just erase time and somehow get back the wear and tear of 10 push-ups, but that's not what we're doing. That's not how it works. This tree is in a really bad place here on the right. So 253 right there. 9th hole par 5, 551. I mean, we got to hit driver, but I don't like this tree here on the right. Where did I throw that tee? Low and left. Should clear that tree though. I still feel like the speed somewhat there. It's just contact. It's horrendous. It's going to be better than it should be. 280. That's a generous rollout. That was a low hellacious seed, as Phil says, though. Not on purpose. That was a mishit, but 280 nonetheless. 281 left. 238 right there. So this is the one I'm gonna go 4 hybrid. Could hit the 3 and get the extra, like I said, 10 yards out of it or whatever, but par 5, looking to just get this anywhere between really 230 and 250 and just give ourselves a look to save par with a wedge. Left the club face open, way off the toe and thin. Possibly a slight misread there. Didn't feel like a 252 yard swing. I don't know about the slope, but, and another plane. It's just comical at this point. I know it's not super loud. The mic does a pretty good job of like blocking out surrounding noise and whatnot, but all right, 29 yards, up 1. So 30 on the dot. We're going 56. I like that number if I can do it here. Pulled it a tad left. That could be 35 and left. Sit. Yep. I think that's still a par though. Alright. A little bit of a break from push-ups. On to the back 9. 10th hole, par 4. 349. Up the left towards the heel. I'm doing a good job of releasing and closing the club. It's just I'm overdoing it. Feels terrible, sounds terrible. Halfway decent result, but wish I knew what I knew now. 5 years ago when I started playing, I was moon balloon slicing it like most people do. But now I could almost use going back towards that a little bit, straighten it out, and hit it a little bit higher and straighter versus kind of hooking it left. But 74, down 3, so 52, we need 71, 52 degree. Let's see what we can do here. Should be pretty much right at it. I still might have put a little bit too much on that though. That could be closer to 80. Yep. par though. Distance control, as you guys have heard me say with these wedges since I really got them, hasn't been there, and start doing 50-60 push-ups on top of it. Distance control goes even further down the tubes, but alright, 11th hole par 4. I am going to do, as long as I don't tweak my chest again, I will do an extra 10 or so push-ups at the end, just in case I missed any on accident. Finally, a little bit better. That should be up the right and come back left. Still a little bit low launch, but that was better contact. That's more what we were looking for. If I can start timing these up and with like 75% consistency, hit it kind of what I'm trying to do. I still think 300 stock driver swing is in the cards. We got a lot of work to do to get there consistently, but alright, let's take advantage of that finally halfway decent swing off the tee. 177 left, down 2, so we got 175 on the dot. Should be a good 8-iron number. A little bit heavy, a little bit pulley left, but should get there. Maybe on the long side too. It's all over it. Ooh. Alright. It's about as good as I can do from there. Real close to a bird, but we'll take the par all day long. Twelfth hole, par 5. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is a fun hole. So, we've got 273 right there. I gotta hit driver, but this is gonna be a tough hole. We gotta get a couple lucky breaks on this one. This is a massive dog leg, narrow hole. We got water and trees all over the place. And we've got, by the looks of it, even if I hit this 275 right where I'm aiming, we still got over a 300-yard shot going the other way. Up the right. I just can't seem to time it up. It's either I'm leaving them out to the right or I overcook it left. Coming back a little bit though. Alright, all things considered. And considering the way the hole's laid out, it's actually a pretty good place to leave it. 318, down 4. Alright, this tree's blocking it out too. So right there, 248 right there. We're gonna go 4 hybrid right there. I'd probably shoot like 150 at this course in real life from these tees. Really thin, really off the toe. It's probably going to work out though, but that was not great contact. .249 though. And that's, folks, why we hit the 4 hybrid instead of the 3. You can miss hit and still get 250 out of it. For whatever reason, that 3 extra degrees aloft makes it a lot more difficult for me to make solid contact with. And it just seems like even when I do hit it good, it's just the misses with that extra, the lower loft is just, the misses are a lot wider. Alright, 70 yards. We got ourselves a decent look here. Third shot into this par 5. On the green, we're looking at a par for no push-ups, so we need 68 yards. 52. Came up long these last couple, so gotta do a better job controlling this distance a little bit. I think I hit it too hard again. Yep. It's frustrating. Well, bogey. Push-ups. That's a pretty bad mistake there. And 10. I deserve all those 10 of those from that 52 shot. Can't do that. Alright, 13th hole, par 3, 7 over, 164 down 5. So that puts us at 159. Now we got decisions. So, 159, and we got water short. So that's like the upper end of a 9, and we really got to hit it good to cover that water and get it there. However, the 8 iron is like 170, 175, maybe even 180, which is going to be way too much, but at least it's dry. So I guess we'll go 8 and choke down maybe an inch on it. We'll see if we can get this in the ballpark. Oh no, I don't even want to look at it. That was so heavy and left. That's what I get for trying to do an in-between shot that I'm not used to. Yikes. That'll be fun to watch back. Alright, now we got work to do, and we definitely got push-ups unless I hold this. 86 in the rough, so we need another 8-9 yards, puts us at 95-ish. I'm gonna go 48. And I thin it left. Wow. Well, I think we're gonna do maybe 10 push-ups. That was lucky we got that there. That was also horribly hit. To hit it that bad with short irons and 8. Oh, never mind. Double. Love it. Alright, we got 20. To hit those shots that bad with an 8 iron and then a 48. No excuse for that. I deserve all of these 20. And 20. The push-up fatigue is starting to creep in, let alone the actual lower back swing fatigue. Those coupled together is a recipe for some double and triple bogeys coming up. 14th hole, par 4, 376. Ugh. At least I'm not doing burpees. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this? Alright. Good swing here. Oh, my left hip cracked when I brought that back. It's actually going to be decent. It's up the right. It's going to come back left, but right in the middle of my backswing, my hip cracked. I'm getting old. That was a strange feeling. It didn't really hurt that bad. It was just so strange. It felt like I got like shot in my left hip when I brought that back. I like started to bring it back and it was like, oh. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Maybe that was my issue. Maybe I just had to crack my hip and now I'm gonna start striping it. 116 left, up 5. So 121. Gonna go 48. Usually full 48 is about 125, so I don't need quite that much, but basically gonna hit a full shot here. Even if I hit at 125, it won't be inner circle, but it'll be on the green. A little bit thin, probably gonna be pretty close to that 125, but should be on the green to the backside. .125 on the dot. No push-ups though. Alright, 15th hole, par 5. Trees again. Big old dog leg, 551. We need, gotta have it. Gotta have a good tee shot here to even have a chance at this. Pretty cool though. I called that out to the exact number, 125. I was doing that a couple times on course the other day when I was playing with my buddy. I was saying how much of a benefit it is to know when I hit it good, when I hit it bad, and I was guessing pretty much. It's a big advantage when you know really how far your clubs go on course. When you play a bunch back here with all these numbers in your head, you have a GPS or a rangefinder, and you can kind of go back in your memory bank, like I've said, and know, all right, this club goes this, if I miss hit it, it'll go that, and then based on how it feels, to kind of almost call where the ball was going to go as soon as I hit it. Most of the time they weren't good, but kind of a low rocket up the right side. Trying to come back a little bit. Again though, considering it's a dogleg left, we still got 308 yards, but we would have been blocked out if we missed that left, so. Alright. I'm gonna take Garmin's advice and just lay up to that 240, 250 number with the 4 hybrid. Super heavy. I drop kicked it into that. That's going to be short up the right side. Came back somehow. Not very good. Somewhat manageable miss though, I guess. Alright, 100 yards left. Luckily it's a par 5. We're hitting 3 into this, so on the green, no push-ups. 100 yards on the dot. 48 degree. Let's see. Drive for show, putt, and chip in this case for dough. So these are the shots that I really need to dial in and get good at. 100 yards on the dot. I feel good about the number. Let's see if I can execute. Tad heavy, a little bit out to the right, but should be right side of the green and close to the number. 2 yards short, tad right. We'll take it. Good read from the Garmin. I think sometimes too, I play so much, my expectations are probably higher than they should be. I think there was a saying, someone left a comment on a video I read, there was some kind of pro, they were doing like a pro-am, and a guy that didn't really play that much, was probably like a weekend warrior, was getting frustrated, like slamming his club and stuff. And basically the pro said to him, you're not good enough to be mad at golf. So kind of in line with my high expectations. I probably have higher expectations for myself than are really justified, and I'm not the type that throws clubs and slams clubs and stuff. I'm usually relatively level-headed, but I should probably expect to, if something like that, I kind of mishit it a little bit, but to be like 2 yards short and 2 yards right on that or whatever it was, that's a pretty good shot still. I want to make sure, I'm talking, I'm not paying attention. We did the 20, so we haven't owed push-ups in 2 holes, so I think we're good push-ups wise. 16th hole, par 4, 392. Slight dogleg left, really narrow up here. But any of you out there that get hot-headed, a little bit of a temper out on course, just remember, none of us are good enough to be that mad. Well, it's gonna be straight, but that's about as low in the face as you can hit it. .227. What did I say before? If you don't laugh, you'll cry. Alright, 167, we got work to do. Down 1, and we're in the rough. So 166 plus another, we'll call it 17. So 176, 180 and change. Gonna go 7. Oddly enough, that was struck decent, although the club grabbed the mat first. That was strange. It's gonna be short, but that was weird. The club grabbed it and it like twisted when I hit it, but I still made halfway decent contact despite that. Obviously we're not on the green, we're gonna have to do push-ups, but that was a weird swing right there. Alright. We need to put this inside the inner circle. 20 yards down 1. Going 60 degree. Hit it too hard. That's gonna be 25. And a little bit left. 25. Why can't I call it on the dot for the good ones? It's always the bad ones that I can call it. Alright, 10 push-ups. Alright, so I believe that we're 100 push-ups in. 17th hole, we got 2 holes left. 17th hole, par 3, we got 2 sets of water. We got water short, we got water left. 224 up 4, so we need 233. I'm gonna go 4 hybrid. Just because I have little to no faith in my ability to consistently hit that 5. If I hit this good, it's gonna be too much club, but I'll take being long and dry versus chunking the 5 or something into the water. Or chunk the 4 into the water. That's gotta go. I chunked that to the right. Alright, it's dry. That is really bad. Not that I need to tell you. Well, another one, we gotta hit a good one. We need inner circle to not do push-ups. 78, up 2, and we're in the rough. So, about 88 between the slope and the rough. I guess we'll go 52. This is kind of an in-between number. I don't love this. Basically, I've been coming up long, so I'm gonna basically, in my head, hit like a 75-yard shot with this. And if things remain the same, watch, this one will go 75 on the dot, we'll come up short. Should be close. Or not. That one fell. That was pretty clean contact. That could have been a slight misread. Thought that was going to be a little bit closer, but only 10 push-ups. All right, 110 push-ups through 17 holes. 18th hole, par 4, 439, dogleg left again. I'm gonna give this one a little bit of a ride, just because. What's another 10, 20, 30 push-ups? Low in the face up the right. This hit relatively hard though. Catch the fairway and roll out. I mean, 268 for a low in the face miss hit. It was actually probably good I hit that. If I did like a regular speed swing, that might have caught the rough and in that bunker. It may have actually worked out that I gave it a little bit extra. We made the fairway and got a little extra rollout on that. All right, let's see if we can stick this. 187 up to 189 should be a good full 7-iron if I can get this remotely straight. Super thin, super off the toe. It was literally, I hit that. I can see the imprint of the ball. Are we gonna get lucky? I think we are. That was, I didn't even hit the actual grooves. That was half off the grooves, half like towards this metal over here. I literally made contact right over here. +2 though. Did we get a par? We did. Well, not exactly how I anticipated on ending that, but we made it. So, from the 8th hardest or most tough golf course in the world, often regarded as Japan's toughest course, this was Hirono Golf Club in Hirono, Miki, Hyogo, Japan. We ended up with a 11 over 83, so 42 on the front, 41 on the back, 9 out of 14 fairways. That's actually not horrendous for not hitting the driver well at all still. Also, greens regulation, 11 out of 18. It's also not horrendous, but the putts, that's what killed us with those wedges. 39 putts, that's 3 putts over, 2 putts a hole, which is pretty bad. Those wedges were not there today, distance control was not there, and then you start coupling in all the push-up fatigue and whatnot, and the fact that I played 18 before this, but that's what I signed up for, and that's what I knew this was going to be, so we're going to keep battling through, but as a bug's crawling on me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Similar to the first one I just did, if you guys have any either video ideas in general, Uneven Par actually gave me one recently that I'm going to try out, but if you guys have any courses, like I usually say, courses you'd like to see me play, give me the name of the course and the location down in the comments. I'll double check it within Home to Hear and respond to you. Preferably give me a little bit of background information too of why you want me to play it, whether there's like a odd or unique hole on it, or a super challenging hole, or it's just an overall super easy course, whatever the case may be. And also, if you guys have any random kind of quirky video ideas, like a one club challenge or something like this where you're doing push-ups, I think, like I said, I have Uneven Par gave me a video idea that I'm going to try out. So yeah, either way, either the course or both, give me a quirky idea and a course to play, and I'll try it out. So hopefully you guys liked it. Please, like I always say, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys will see if I post a new video. Gotta go back in after this and finish up a on-course video that I had planned. So I want to get that finished up, edited, and fully done and posted. So yeah, that's what I have. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next course.